Bitcoin just dropped to $91,000. I already mentioned in the video from yesterday that this resistance zone is quite strong and we got rejected from there, so we might see further drops. We also have here this raising wedge pattern, and the price target of this one is at around $74,000, which is very nicely correlating to this previous support from April. The question is Bitcoin want to go there, or will we find some support earlier? We definitely have also some good support here at $80,000, but I don't know, I think the market might go lower. First of all, the 4 cycle ended on October 13th. Bitcoin was at around 126,000 at that time, around that. And we saw already a huge drop afterwards. We dropped almost 20% in, I think, 1 day or 2 days for Bitcoin. This was definitely some kind of a top signal. Here we are also having like some kind of double top formation, a rounding top. So it doesn't look so good for Bitcoin. We also have some, I don't know, inverse cup and handle. I don't know if this thing or not. I'll have to check it out. But we have to be careful with it. It might be very likely that we will touch this zone here at 74K. And let's see, if this support doesn't hold, we can go even lower, guys. We talked about it in my previous videos. Let me quickly pull out here some other chart. This one with the Fibonacci extensions, and we can see it here. Last bull market, Bitcoin dropped from 69,000 down to $15,000. This was around 78.6% drop. We went to the 78.6 Fibonacci line, the retracement line, and it's not impossible that the same thing will happen again. Of course, last bull market we had this Black Swan event with FTX and so on. So let's say, okay, maybe not so low, but we can still go to the 61.8, which is the Fibonacci golden pocket around here, $60,000. That's where I would like to open some nice juicy swing trades for Bitcoin that I can keep over the next bull market. But for now, it's definitely patient time and trading time. Trade, make quick profits, and wait for the next opportunity. Don't hold trades too long right now because you can see the market is very volatile. You will probably miss out on many gains if you're just gonna wait for a big swing move right now. I think the market's either gonna go sideways or maybe even go downwards a little bit. That's why I would be very careful right now. Let's see what will happen. We got rejected at 94K. It's definitely not a very good indicator right now, so we have to wait for the Bitcoin price to either break the 94K or break down from this rising wedge here. The breakdown would be around $88,000. Once we break down, we can go and open a nice short if we have also volume confirmation and a confirmation of the breakdown. For now, on the daily, Bitcoin is on the way down. We didn't get overbought yet, so the question is, will we go over into the overbought zone? It's not so likely on the daily because now the bullish momentum is basically gone. So here on the 4 hourly, we can see perfectly, really perfectly here. We were overbought at 94K and drop. So easy and so simple. You just have to follow this little indicator here, the relative strength index. When it's overbought, take profits. When it's oversold, you can buy, and you can see it here. It works all the time. Look at this. We went from 84K up to 94K, 12% move. It's very simple. It was oversold here, it was overbought here. Very simple. Now we are already in the middle of the move, so it's not worth to short anymore. But yeah, let's see. Maybe we'll have a bounce back. It looks like probably yes. We'll probably test this zone again and then maybe consolidate it a little bit and then make a decision. So we might open a long position when we are getting in the oversold zone. Besides that, Ethereum also starting to drop. Now sitting at 3,157. It dropped from 3,300. Basically, that's around a 5% move. You have to be careful out there with Ethereum as well. The markets are very tricky right now. You can't swing trade it right now. You will have to wait for a trend confirmation. For now, the trend is to the downside, and we have to trade according to that. I'm looking more for shorts than for longs right now. I'm waiting for the Bitcoin button, which I already mentioned where I think it will be, and now I'm just patiently on the sidelines, slowly accumulating some spot positions and waiting for the juicy drops. Now, this was it for today's video. Thank you all for watching. Don't forget to take profits. See you all again next time. Bye bye.